guys, welcome back to my channel. If you follow me on social media, you already know, but I'm so excited to be partnering with Target for this video. For the video, I will be using products available only at Target, and while shopping, I asked, what are some of your favorite Sonia Kashuk and Pixi beauty products? And I decided to recreate one of my go-to looks, a simple soft smoky eye with what I hauled. First off, I just wanted to thank you guys for all your recommendations. I think I picked up some really great products. To begin, I'm just applying this Flawless and Poreless Face Primer by Pixi. Then I'm also using their H2O Skin Tint, which is a tinted face gel, and I'm using the shade Warm. And I'm using my fingers to apply this just to save time because this is a quick look. For my eyes, I'm just going to start off with this Concealer Quad by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to use the second to lightest shade to cancel out any veining or discoloration, and this will also act as a base for my eyeshadow. This palette was recommended by a lot of you. It's the Ion Neutral 2 palette by Sonia Kashuk, and it contains all matte shades. So first I'm taking two of the light shades and just mixing them together to create my perfect lid shade. Then I'm taking two of the medium brown shades, mixing them together as well, and just creating my perfect transition shade. This next step is where you can completely custom how smoky and dramatic you want the eye to be. And I'm just using this warm brown shade and the same brush I used before and just smoking out the outer corner. I go back 3 times just to build up the intensity. And I'm using that 5-piece Sonia Kashuk kit that I showed in the beginning of the video. I will list it down below. And now I'm taking the highlight shade in the Sonia Kashuk Concealer Quad, applying that to my brow bone, and then going back with a pencil brush and the black shade in the Neutral 2 palette, and just smoking out my lash line. This is what I do when I want to skip out on eyeliner. I find skipping eyeliner completely saves so much time. So I'm just smoking out the outer corner, my lash line, and then going in with some mascara. This is by Pixi. It's their Large Lash Mascara, and I'm applying 2 coats. This is what the second coat looks like, and I think it's a really beautiful everyday mascara. You can totally leave the look here. I think it's a beautiful everyday look, but I wanted to step it up just a little bit. And for those of you who love lashes like myself, I'm just going to apply some accent lashes to the corner of my eyes just to add some extra drama. When I'm in a rush, one of my biggest tips is to use a tinted brow gel, and I'm using this one by Sonia Kashuk. It just gives enough definition to your brows to make them look defined but still look natural. For concealer, I'm using that same quad I used on my eyes as a base earlier, and I'm using that as an under eye concealer. And as you notice, I use my fingers for a lot of steps in my makeup when I want to save time. Your fingers are your best asset when you're in a rush. They just get the job done so fast. Now I'm just going to use the blending sponge by Sonia Kashuk just to blend out my under eye concealer. It is a thick concealer, and I did use a tinted moisturizer, so I just wanted to blend this into my tinted moisturizer a little bit better. To set my face, I'm using this Quick Fix powder by Pixi, and just applying that to all the areas where I applied my concealer, also using it to set my T-zone or any area in which I get oily. After my concealer is complete and set, you guys know I like to go back and finish off my under eye area, and I'm just taking that warm brown shade and running it underneath my eye with that same pencil brush, and then taking that black shade and just putting it in the very corner of my under eye area. Now to finish off the eye, I'm just going to use that same mascara by Pixi I used before and just apply that to my lower lashes. And now I'm taking this Pixi Fairy Dust, and I'm going to pop it right into my tear duct area, and this will help brighten up my eyes. And I'm just taking that brush I used for my lid shade and just blending out that inner corner. To further save time, I like to use anything in a stick form. So I'm using this Sonia Kashuk cream highlighter stick, and I'm just running it along my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and then I'm just going to blend that out with the blending sponge. For bronzer, I'm using this one by Sonia Kashuk, and it was the first time I ever used this and noticed it was really pigmented, which is awesome, but I wanted a softer look, so I went back with my beauty sponge and just blended that out. Now I'm just going to go back and finish bronzing up the rest of my face, And for my lips, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm just using this Tinted Brilliance Balm by Pixi, just applying that to my lips. It's in a mauve shade, so it's really on trend at the moment. And a quick tip that I have is that you can apply a translucent powder to your lip to mattify it. So this lip is really beautiful on its own, but I just wanted to show you that you can mattify your lip product. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will be sure to do more of my favorite quick makeup looks for you guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.